Hey guys, welcome back to the Propsmith. Now, I have a couple things for you today. Number one is an answer to a challenge. This is my Wastelander cup. This is made out of leather. It was wet formed and stitched, and I haven't done anything on the outside because, you know, if you're in the wasteland, you're not gonna have a lot of useless dyes sitting around. You know, you can rub some dirt on it. As you can tell, it's been kind of used and abused. It's been duct taped at one point. It's a little rough, you know, worse for wear. Now, I didn't just take leather and form it around a cup and any of that. So I'm gonna walk you through it, because unfortunately I did this about 4 months ago. It's taken that long to do the video. I'm sorry. So what I did was I took some veggie leather. Simple, this is about 8-10 ounce leather. And I took said pop can, and I wetted this as much so it wouldn't hold any more water. And then all I did was roll it around like that. I duct taped it, like I cut it, duct taped it, so it was in a rough cylinder form. Now after I did that, what I did is I went ahead and cut a bottom for it. Yes, it is an odd shape. I did that on purpose. It's to fit your hand. I thought it was kind of nifty. But what makes this one so interesting is this is not just leather stitched together. This is actually impregnated with resin. Now, before you guys start typing away in the comments, resin's not safe to drink out of, it's going to poison you, I know this. This is food safe resin. In fact, it is a part A and a part B. You mix them together, stir, 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 and it hardens in about 24 hours, which was, I was checking it like every couple hours. But what I did was I mixed up about half of each of these, which is why they're even, and it's half per volume, not weight. I don't know why I said that. It just says it on the bottle, you know? So what I did is I formed my cup the way I wanted to, duct taped the hell out of it. Actually, I put stitches in the side. So what that is a saddle stitch. You guys have seen me use them before. What I did was I mixed up about, I want to say both of those together is 2 ounces each, so 4 ounces of resin, and I poured it in the cup. Now I had taped up the bottom so it was sealed. I taped up the side so it was sealed. And basically what I did was, if you guys have ever seen anything on a slosh casting, what they do is they pour whatever they're casting. Usually they have a mold, like say this would be your mold. They pour their resin in, and then you turn it. And you turn it, and you keep it turning so it covers all of your surfaces evenly. Now, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but down inside there is super shiny. That is where the resin pooled after being absorbed into the side. Now, okay, you guys see how dark that inside is? Compare that inside of the leather to this inside of the leather. It's because this has resin in it, this does not. This has resin in it, this does not. So, essentially, this is super hard. Like, I can bend up here. I've kept it a little flexible towards the top, but as you move down, it becomes less and less flexible to the point where I can't even squeeze it at the bottom. So, that's my Wastelander cup. I wish I had video to give you. I apologize that I don't, but I can test it for you. It smells like leather, which is an amazing smell to me. And if you're saying leather's not a Wastelander post-apocalyptic material, as long as there's animals, you can have leather. Now, I wanted to pair this with something because I was just at Walgreens and I saw this and was absolutely dumbfounded. If you guys have seen this, it's Do SA. It is Code Red, which is great, Whiteout, which is my favorite, and Voltage, which is together. And it smells like crap. See, and it tastes like cherry and citrus, but not in a good way. So, here we go. As you can see, we got no leaks, no nothing. Yeah, that stuff's crap. I'm very disappointed in you, Mountain Dew. Very disappointed. It tastes like one of those stupid rocket popsicles that we had as kids. That is horrible. The cup, though. Cup did great. I'm gonna have to get something to wash that taste out of my mouth. I may keep that for some project or whatever, but other than that, that's crap. My favorite beverage of choice, Venom. Now, let's see about how much this actually holds. Let the carbonation go down. Because it's about the same size, though it's thinner at points and bigger at others. So we're just going to fill her on up. Surprisingly, this holds quite a bit. Okay, so that's about 5/8 of the can, and it's right at the top. I think you guys can see that. It's right at the top, and it's so much better than the Mountain Dew. Now, I didn't add a handle to this because I didn't think I needed one. Honestly, this is something I can toss in my pack and put stuff in. It's resin on the inside. If you guys could find, if you're out in the wasteland, in the post-apocalyptic, and you find any kind of auto parts store or any hobby store or anything, depending on how long it's been, resin doesn't go bad. And you can use it for just about anything. Armor, cups, weapons, anything like that. So, Wolf, Max, I see your cup. I call your cup. I raise you a sword. Meaning that I hereby challenge Max Sterling from LARPgasm and Wolf from Armory Terrain, I believe. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I raise you one sword. And Max, by the way, once this is done, this is coming to you. I want you to test this. It's an ancient Ulfberg that I've been dealing with. From about here back, it's not finished, but from here up it is. This is like, it's actually right to the dimensions of an Ulfberg. But if you don't know what an Ulfberg is, it is the standard Viking sword. A Norseman sword, not technically a Viking sword, but a Norseman sword. So, I hereby challenge you to give it your best shot, and I'll catch all the rest of y'all next time.